Hi, Steve Walker here at Promise Money. Today I'm talking about, do you go for a 2-year fixed or a 5-year fixed? Now, whether you are a buy-to-let landlord and you're looking at your buy-to-let mortgage, or whether it is a residential mortgage because you're buying a home or you're remortgaging or whatever it might be, this is a crucial question that lots of people are asking at the moment. Now, I'm not going to talk about whether it's good advice for you and whether rates are going to go up, down or not. I'm going to tell you about something else, because the choice you make can impact on how much you can borrow, and I'll explain. Affordability, where affordability is tight, the rates make a difference to the repayments. That makes a difference to how much you can borrow, and I'll go into more detail on that. If you're a buy-to-let landlord, you might have a yield of a certain amount, and you can only afford to borrow a certain amount based on the repayments. Now, when you took your mortgage out, you might have had a really low mortgage rate, low repayments, and you could borrow 75-80% of the value of the property. You're now coming to remortgage it, and because rates have gone up, the affordability isn't there to get you up to 75%, which leaves you a shortfall. That's a real problem for people who are coming to end of term on buy-to-let mortgages and commercial mortgages as well. Everybody is suffering this. If it's a residential mortgage, it's also a factor. Where affordability is a little bit tight, you can borrow more on a 5-year fixed than a 2-year. I'll explain. So when lenders assess affordability, if it's a 5-year deal, and this is because the rules permit it or insist on it, they can assume your repayments aren't going to change for 5 years. Therefore, they calculate affordability, and let's say it's 5.5% the rate. They calculate the affordability based on a 5.5% rate. If you go for a 2-year deal or a variable, that no longer holds true. The rate isn't fixed for 5 years, therefore they have to assume that the rate's going to go up. So if, let's say, the 2-year rate is 5.75, it's already a bit higher, it wouldn't be unusual for a lender to add another 2% on top of that, because they have to. They have to factor in what could happen if rates go up. Now, I know we think that's unlikely, but they were doing this 2 or 3 years ago, and it's a damn good job they did, because rates have gone up, and because they factored in that stress test, it means that people, more often than not, can still afford the mortgages they've got. But they're going to do that again. So your repayments could be calculated on 5.5% on a 5-year fixed, but if you go 2-year, and I'm pulling these numbers out of the air, let's say it's a 5.75 plus 2, a 7.75% interest rate. That makes a massive difference to the monthly repayments, and the monthly repayments get factored into the affordability, into your income and expenditure. That means you can no longer afford to borrow as much, and it could mean that the loan amount gets reduced. And in the case of buy-to-let landlords, it's really tough getting a 75% deal to fit on a standard yield that you're getting from a buy-to-let property. So I hope that gives you a bit of insight into 2-year versus 5-year from an underwriting point of view. From an advice point of view, then you need to talk to a broker. He needs to go out to the whole market, find out what he can get for you on a 2-year and a 5-year fix, find out what works on affordability, and then you can make a decision. But in pure affordability terms, 5 years are going to get you more money in your hand generally than a 2-year or a variable. Hope that sort of helped not to confuse you, but clarified something for you, and might give you an indication into why a lot of brokers will be saying to you, you need to go for a 5-year fix because it doesn't work any other way. That's it for now. Please do check out our other videos all about buy-to-lets and mortgage rates on our YouTube channel and on residential on there as well, residential rates on our YouTube channel, Promise Money. And if you need more information, do go to the website promisemoney.co.uk, and don't forget to subscribe and like our videos so they get shared with a wider audience. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.